find ourselves here in this cemetery-like area at the monastery. This is in memory of all the kids have been aborted. As you can tell from the sign, the number of abortions that happens is very, very high. We pray for all, and we ask the Lord to open the hearts of the women who are contemplating abortion so that they won't go through with it. There's so many other families that want babies. If they don't want the babies, have them and give them to the adoption agency so others can enjoy life, so the babies can enjoy life, and also couples that cannot have children will take them. So this is in memory of all the kids that have been aborted. We're here at the monastery, at Benedictine Monastery in Rio Grande City, with Sister Nancy. She's one of the founders of this monastery, and we are just fascinated with the whole work that you all have done here. Tell us a little bit about the life of living here at the monastery.
Well, our life is here since we moved here in 2004. Before that, we were in El Saus, and before that, we were in Westlaco, Mercedes. Before that, we were in western Minnesota. So it's been a journey, and a very adventuresome journey. I always feel when we say yes to God and we live our life according to His plan, it's a great adventure with downers too, of course.
Of course, yeah.
We have to have the cross, or we
That's
won't
correct.
have the crown.
Exactly. Well, he said we have to carry our own cross, and that's part of it, right?
Yes.
So this place has been here since 2004?
Yep, that's when we moved in.
You
And
moved
it's
in
the
here.
year of the snow.
Oh.
We had our snow
Oh,
fall,
that's
and we thought
true.
that must be God's present to us because we're from Minnesota where there's snow and more snow.
Well, that's very well a way of looking at it. Wow, fantastic.
Yes.
And a lot of the things here have been donated. Is that correct?
Truly. Well, behind us is a cross that was designed by our pro bono architect for everything,
Luis Figueroa?
Luis Figueroa, and he even came with his hunting buddies and walked through the brush to set up a road. The property was given to us from Texaco Oil, 115 acres,
Wow.
and it was pure brush.
Pure brush, yeah. And it had to be cleared and all that. And I know that
Yes.
there's a lake, and I'm gonna take them to the lake so
Good.
they can see it.
Unfortunately, we don't have rain yet, but we
Right.
trust it's going to come one of these months.
Okay. And does the bell ring?
Yeah, do it.
On this side?
Yes, either side.
I hope I didn't wake anybody up.
No. That bell was given to me by my sister and brother-in-law from their lake home in Minnesota.
In Minnesota? Wow.
And one of them wanted in front of the cottage, and the other one wanted in the back. So they said, "We won't argue. Let's give it to the sisters."
Very good. Okay, and I know you have a lot of retreats here, right?
Truly, this weekend it's going to be the Immaculate Conception First Communion.
Okay.
And then next week will be one of our favorite ones. It's a post-abortion retreat for women and men who made that choice and regret it and want healing and forgiveness.
That's good.
And then, of course, we're going to have you all eventually.
The actual retreats, yeah. I know because my wife is going to be in the women's retreat and in the teenagers retreat. She was asked to
good.
serve also that one. And then there's the men's retreat coming up too. So, and I know
That's
this is just our parish. Parishes from all over the valley come over here, right?
Last weekend, I lose track. There were 30 men from Brownsville.
Brownsville.
And they were here for a silent retreat.
Oh my
And
goodness.
they really behaved themselves too. You could see them walking out there, and they weren't talking to each other or jesting around.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
I think they've been here 8 years, every year.
And you have some hermitages, right?
Yes,
And this is for people who want to come on their own or what?
yes. 5 of them are like a little studio, with a little trundle bed, one room,
Uh-huh.
and with a kitchenette and some basic appliances, and then 2 larger ones, and then another one on more like with the Hebel block, which came from Monterey.
Okay.
And then over on the west side, we have 2 more that we moved here from El Saus when we used to live
Yes.
up there.
Have you added any since I made the map?
No.
No?
Oh, turkeys.
What?
Turkeys.
You have turkeys here too?
Yes, they came over, so we're trying to feed them and have one of them for Thanksgiving.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Yes.
You feed them, and then of course they
And we
feed
have-
us. They
and-
feed us.
And then we have chickens too. That's a new
Okay.
addition.
Oh, very good.
But
Thank
nothing
you.
you can put
Well,
on the map.
Thank you very much for allowing us to do this.
Oh,
Again,
my
it's
privilege.
just we want to do stories of interest to the people in the area. That's why we have such a big following, because they enjoy
Wow.
listening and watching the stories that we do. So
Well,
again,
Yeah, and other groups that are coming. Escobados was here
okay.
with the women's retreat, and Roma is going to be coming.
Uh,
And anyway, we're just very blessed to have
I
all
know.
God's people here.
Thank you. I did participate with a group from Brownsville. I remember a couple of years back. They came in and they asked me to help them out in one presentation. I know I've been here several times with retreats from La Grulla, and also from that group from Mission, Ambassadors for Christ, I think it was.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yes, the young adults.
Right, and I came with them too. So we've been here many, many times. So this area is just fantastic for retreats because it's so isolated away from the public,
It
from
is.
the public domain, and so there are no distractions. Just
Can't even hear the semis or cars going by.
that's correct. So,
Nothing. And you fit here because your name is Benito, Deacon Benito, and our Benedictines.
Benedictine sisters.
And
Yeah.
our email is San Benito,
San
like
Benito,
you are.
right?
You're
Correct.
Saint Benito.
Sister, Sister Nancy, thank you very much for allowing us to do this, and well, I hope people react to it in a
Yes.
good way.
Well, love to all of you. And we have a very special place too, is the Adoration Chapel
Oh yes,
with the Blessed Sacrament exposed.
Yes.
And if you want to come and be with Jesus, let Deacon Benito know, or us, and we'll be happy to give you the code so your hearts can be renewed. God bless
Thank
you
you.
all
Thank
your
you.
listeners, all 15,000 of you.
15,000.
Wow.
A bit over 15,000. yeah.
Congratulations to your loving labors.
Thank you,
sister.
Thank you, sister. Here in the monastery, you will find these hermitages. These are places, little houses, for people who want to be on your own. Let's say you want to have a retreat, you want to spend some time by yourself in prayer. These are just excellent for that because they're isolated, they're air conditioned and all that, so you can stay in there, you can sleep there, you can just rest and pray. And these places allow you to do all that at the same at one place. So if you're interested, come on over.
¿Mande? Sí.